Today is Wednesday, February 18th, 2026. It is 9:46 p.m. right now. We're wrapping up a pretty strong day. Started out at 5:30, ended up eating an early breakfast, prepped for some work, went out for a run at 7, which was the workout today, came back, smashed out some deep work, got introduced to some incredible referrals through one of my mentors, took 2 calls, 4 and 4:30. Got some errands done, and then came back and did shallow, low cognitive work and got everything done for the day. So overall, just a pretty well put together day. We'll dive into a little bit of what made some of those things good, what could have been done better, but overall pretty happy with how today went. One of the things that's top of mind right now is adaptation into whatever the situation is currently. So what I mean by that in this instance is like, I brought on a fitness coach and we're dialing in our food. I'm eating 4 times a day now, dude. I was used to eating literally like 1.5 times a day. And he was like, no, this is what needs to happen in order for you to get faster. The food is the fuel. We went through this whole thing. And I was like, it's going to mess up my work, dude. Like, I don't like eating at the beginning of the day. So instead, we adapted to it. And I do eat right at the beginning of the day. And I was like, oh, that's going to break up my deep work session that I have in the morning or my deep work session right after the runs that'll go on. So what happened is now in the mornings, I'll wake up, I'll eat, and then I'll go like prep and lay the land for the work that's going to get done later in the day for the first hour. So in this case, it's like wake up at 5:30, eat, stretch, like brush teeth, get ready, and then 6 a.m. work for 45 minutes, just like rolling out the red carpet for like the 9 a.m. deep work that's going to happen after the workout, as opposed to just like waking up, sitting down and getting right into it. We're adapting to it and getting better every single day. So today had a good workout. Like the laying the land is like, okay, where's the AI chats for the scripts for the clients that we're going to write today? Where's all of their resources at? What's the exact tangible goal, as opposed to write scripts or as opposed to get this thing done? Like what's the tangible thing that we're looking to hit today? I find that the more vague the outcome that I have is, the worse a job gets done. I'm walking over to my room right now to show you this. Like I've got an epic layout for tomorrow. This right here, those are the outcomes for tomorrow. It's like 2 entire pages worth of notes on a pretty big sheet of paper written in pretty small font, because I know exactly what needs to get done tomorrow at what times. It doesn't leave any room for error. So that extra 45 minutes that goes into planning tonight, I find is epically worth it for the next day. So laid out the red carpet in the morning for the deep work that was going to happen after the run. The run was 8 miles, 2 miles easy, 2 miles at goal pace, which is 5:40 or under, goal like 10K pace. I ended up with a 5:44 and a 5:42 as the 2 miles. One had a bit of uphill, second one was downhill. I was pretty gassed after each of them, which is not a good sign, which leads me to the first lesson that we have for today, which is training in harsh conditions. I've been guilty, especially as of recent. We've been improving like our times every single week on the runs. So I'll like try and go out in the best conditions with the best music, with the best terrain, like just not really training in hard conditions, like running an objectively hard workout. Like I'm usually gassed at the end of these and usually hurting, but like sometimes I'll give myself more of a rest than my coach prescribes, or I'll, like when I have fast miles, I'll like make sure the course is slightly downhill by the time I get to the fast miles, or like I'll time up a song that just gets me going. And I'm realizing I'm like, that's not the move for training. Like training should be like no music, worse conditions, uphill, like get less rest than you're supposed to, so that when the race comes around, the conditions are better. So going forward, I'm going to do less to manipulate the conditions of the training and more, like if anything, manipulate them to be worse. That way when the run comes around for the race, it's like you're doing better. Deep work for today was trial scripts. So we have 3 new clients that we're looking to bring on board over the next couple weeks. So just wrote out a bit of a trial batch for them and then did some trial edits as well. We've got a really strong pipeline right now of clients that are ready to come in. If you'll notice the last week, most of the deep work has been scripting or like work that's actually in the trenches of getting shit done for the business, like working in the business rather than on it. So what's really been top of mind right now has been proper delegation, because things have been getting done really well without my involvement. Now that I'm starting to delegate them a little bit better, what I made the mistake of delegating in the past was just like, when I didn't feel like doing something, I'd just like dish it off to someone else and be like, you fucking handle it, essentially. I wouldn't say that, but like in my head, I'd be, that, like someone else's problem now. That's not the right way to do it. It's like delegating little pieces at a time and then making sure that those pieces get mastered over time. So like instead of me hiring a closer and just saying, yep, you go handle all the leads, go generate all your leads, I don't want to think about sales ever again, you go write the scripts, you go do everything for sales, I could say, okay, go find leads for me to reach out to. And then I could say, go send the first message to those leads. And then I could say, set those leads on a call with me. And then I could say, then you could go close the leads. That's like 4. And then after that, it's like write the script and manage the team. But the first thing would be like, find people for me to reach out to. Like, go do the research. There's no risk. The only risk is that you end up wasting time, which is not wasted time because you're learning a lesson. Instead of going from 0 to 100, it's like, hey, go do 10% of the job and I'll monitor it closely. And once you can master that 10%, then we'll get to 20%. So I'm starting to catch on to this whole like delegation thing, and I'm honestly down with it because I spend a lot of time working, and I'd rather spend my time doing sales and making content for myself. So that's what's top of mind right now. Tomorrow is we have one woman that made it to the final stage of the interview process for our post-production manager, which is like our first, like, not our first official hire. I mean, we have a lot of full-time employees right now, but like biggest salary that we have so far, and like benefits and like W-2 and like all of these like businessy terms that I know we're headed towards them. It's not a surprise that we've gotten here, but it's like, I really feel like we're leveling up. Like, I'm learning more about the fucking tax code every week just because simply I have to. So it's really, really exciting where we're at. So that's going to get a lot back. And the mindset shift was like, okay, let's say, and this isn't the situation of the employee right now. We don't have like a decided salary yet. We'll probably negotiate that tomorrow, but let's say it's not. But let's say it was $10,000 a month. You brought an employee for $10,000 a month. This is not the case at all, by the way, but just hypothetical. The question isn't, can I pay this person $10,000 a month? The question is, if this person takes enough off of my plate, can I go create more than $10,000 a month in profit with the time that I get back from having this person in the role? That's the question to ask. So that's the mindset that's been able to like allow me to be able to start hiring more and delegating more and getting the right people around. I mean, the culture that we have on our team right now, I've been repeating this over and over, has been fucking awesome as of recent. I want to keep leaning into that. And also thinking about just bringing on an EA. One of my friends has an EA agency, does great work, product-focused founder, guy's a beast. Potential client of ours as well. It'd be really cool to work together. But I think I'm going to get an EA through him over the next month. I've been just listing out different things for the EA to do. I feel like I've been doing a lot of stuff that's like admin work, and that's been bogging me down. So I want to get EA, post-production manager, and then the next one's going to be like these script writers. So like my thing should be sales, content, leading the team, and creating the processes around certain things. Like if let's say I'm the best script writer on the team, I should be creating the process around script writing and hiring the script writers and training the script writers as opposed to actually writing scripts all the time. So this delegation's really been top of mind. I also wrote open to goal on here, which we kind of went over a little bit in terms of like the prep when it comes to certain things. I get open to goal from Hormozi. As I do many things, I just printed out the checklist for the workshops that they have available. The wealth workshop right here from ACQ Vantage, his community, the profit workshop, and the marketing workshop. Those are all right here. I'm gonna go through those notes. Actually, we were reading tonight, calm bedtime reading of just how to build wealth through Sharon Servatza, president of acquisition.com. Either way, side tangent. I've opened a goal on here. I learned it from Hormozi, which is basically like you set the goal is X, and you work until that's done. It's not like, we got close, but it's freaking 9 p.m., so we're gonna cut out. It's like, is the goal done? No, work until the goal. If you finish the goal at 10 a.m., good for you. Like, you can cut out. But what's the goal? Setting it, and then working open until that goal. So lots on top of mind right now. It's the evolution of a business owner. And I'm just so excited about the journey, and I love checking in on here each night and teaching what I learn. It's mainly just for me, so I can remember the stuff better that I'm learning and document the journey. And if anyone enjoys it along the way, that's so awesome. Hope to see you tomorrow, because that's when I'll see you. Peace.